I think she's starting to
All
realize.
right, happy July 8th, Board of Education. We're streaming to YouTube. Phone lines are open for public comment. You may begin your meeting.
Thank you. Do you have a motion to open?
I'll make a motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Please rise for the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. So, I'll now turn it over to the superintendent. Go to Sam?
Yeah, we're going to, we have two hearings today. The first is the annual district safety plan. This is the safety plan. That's the general, non-specific plan for the district. Each year we update it with new personnel, a few little tweaks to it. This is always posted on our website. Each of the buildings, which the board and the public does not see, have their own internal confidential safety plans that they do in conjunction with their police departments and get submitted to the state. This is a general one. I mean, Sam, I don't think there are any massive changes to this.
The document is posted in English and Spanish on our website, and the board will be asked to adopt it in 30 days, at a meeting not earlier than 30 days from now. And if the public has any comments, they can send it to Adam or the district clerk.
Yep.
I don't hear it.
That's really it.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay. So, would you like to do a motion on that?
No, because
Just an informative.
we have to go in to hearing number 2 now.
Okay.
You should do a motion.
Motion
To adjourn.
to adjourn it and
Okay.
to open the,
All right. Can we have a motion to adjourn the public hearing number 1?
Make a motion. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
all right. Sam, repair reserve?
Hello, how are you? So this is our 9th use of the repair reserve since it was established by the voters. As a reminder, there we go. So in May of 2025, 2 months ago, the voters authorized a new repair reserve. The first use of the repair reserve was so successful, we spent the money that was permitted under it, so we went with your support, went to the voters to ask them to authorize a new repair reserve, which they endorsed. So it allows us to fund up to $7.5 million. As of June 16th, there's $1.4 million available in the repair reserve. More is going to go in there once the auditor comes in and audits the books that the district treasurer has been working to close, following the authorization the board gave in June to put some of the excess fund balance in the repair reserve. But that's where we are. I guess we chipped out on the controller for this meeting. Repair reserve, we know this is the measure here, worn, torn, broken, inoperable. That's the way to determine whether or not something can be fixed with the repair reserve. Do we have the controller?
No.
We do not have the controller. Okay, so as always,
We need to
3-step.
put that in the next.
Yes,
repair.
we will put the repair the controller in the 10th hearing of the repair reserve. So it's the 3-step process as always. We've identified some projects, we hold a public hearing, and later on in the agenda this evening, if you like what you hear and you want to authorize these projects, there's an item on the agenda to allow that to happen. So the first item that we're going to look at is computers. This is how some of our laptop computers that we distribute to students come back to us. You can see it's in less than an ideal state. So we're going to, we'd like to allocate some money from the repair reserve to help fund some new laptop computers that students use. The use of the computers is essential in their instruction. I don't think most students today know what a printed textbook that all of us would probably have been used to in high school. So the use of computers is very important, but when they look like this, they don't work. Despite Luke's best efforts, these don't work, so we need to allocate some money to repair and replace. Go ahead.
Can I ask a quick question though? Do we, like the first year, I think we have the sleeves for them and stuff. Do they have any protection for them or is that up to the students?
No, we provide
Let's try it.
protection with them, that's with the protection, so. It's less than-
Okay.
Here in the high school, we have a masonry wall that's cracked in some places, so we're gonna bring in a contractor to repair the masonry block to a satisfactory condition, so we don't have that in the hallway. Luke? So this ominous photograph shows the house main GFI. Apparently this is a device that stops an electrical surge which comes in off the street from shocking everything in the building. It needs to be repaired. I'm afraid to even look at it. You have to wear special shoes and clothing when you approach it. That's as far as I was willing to go to get this picture. So I think that's all we have to say about that. Lines and markings here in the high school parking lot. You can see there's disrepair. They get hit by tires, they get chipped, they get cracked. So we're going to repair the paint here on the lines and markings in the parking lot. Now we're at the middle school. The manhole covers are rusted. Now you can see this, a high price for this. We're not just replacing the metal that you see. We're also going to be rebuilding the neck that's underneath that goes between the surface down to whatever tank or access point it has.
They call it a chimney.
A chimney, thank you. So we'll strike neck from the record, we'll say chimney instead. So that's what we're going to be doing there. The auditorium lights in the middle school auditorium. This is not the lights on the stage. This is the lights in the room itself. You flip the switch, they don't turn on. You turn the switch off, they don't turn off. It's not working correctly, so we have some money there to bring it up to contemporary standards. Duct cleaning, we're looking at both the middle school and the elementary school. You can see the dirt accumulation on the ducts there. Obviously, that's not well. That forces the whole HVAC system to work harder. It's not healthy. It's worn, torn, broken. So we're going to be working on that. So this project at the elementary school, so we want to complement the brand new playground that is scheduled to begin its installation at the end of August by having a new fence go in directly behind the playground that goes up against the property line with the homes that are behind the elementary school. You can see the existing fence has seen better days. So this project will be to pull out the entire line of fence and replace it. So it will look very nice up against the brand new playground that we're installing there. You'll recall last year, the board appropriated money to replace 10 classroom sink cabinets. That's one of the old ones. If you've been in John Marshall and been in one of those 10 classrooms, it really came out very well. The best part about this project that I like is our own maintenance mechanics do this work. We buy the cabinets from a vendor, then our guys do all the work themselves. So it helps save the taxpayers money. So we're going to do another 10 now, I think, with another appropriation. That goes well this summer. We'll do it again the following summer. The cafeteria tables, it's hard to appreciate in this photograph, but the edges are becoming chipped. The kids, rub their arm there. It's got splinters. It's not pleasant. So we're going to replace the cafeteria tables at the John Marshall. This one is a very big one. The public address system at John Marshall is not reliable. You can see in some cases the speaker has ceased to be. That would be in the upper left. In other cases, we're not really sure what's going on. And then in the third case, it's just sort of hanging there on the wall. So we want to replace the entire thing and bring it to contemporary standards, which will include in each classroom a clock, a speaker, and a visual annunciator. So they will be able to push out emergency announcements that will appear in written form right under the clock. So those who may have hearing issues or prefer to read it, it will all be right there. All right. And then vehicles, I'm no mechanic, but I'm pretty sure that the rust under, for example, our maintenance truck here is not good. So we need to replace some of our vehicles here. They're obviously rusted beyond repair. I do want to give high credit to our auto mechanics in the transportation center. They have done a great job nursing these vehicles along, but there comes a point where there was no more nursing that can happen. And so this, some of these vehicles need to be retired. That's it. Okay.
Thank you.
Any questions?
What's the total?
The item, sorry, I don't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, it's in the resolution, that's at the tail end of the agenda, the total is in there. Okay.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah.
Anybody else have a question for Sam?
It's 873, John.
Thank you.
873. Right here. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
So we need a motion for this one for
Yeah,
sure, right?
yep.
So we wanted a motion to close it?
Yep.
Can I have a motion to close public comment, public hearing number 2?
I'll make a motion. Second.
And we're on to public comments. Does anybody from the public have a comment? Anybody? Board members have a comment? All right.
LTV, do we have any
Oh,
callers?
callers, yeah? No? Well, we'll get them in there. We got one more coming around too,
Yeah.
so. All right, so the reorganizational agenda, so how do I read this over here? So, all right, so administer the oaths of office for the newly elected, re-elected board members. So we go to, who is that? We go to you for your,
I'll come to you with the
Okay.
book here,
perfect.
and I believe he's going to read the.
We're ready.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Linda James and Steve.
Who's first?
Yeah. I'll go from, we can go this way, so.
Front? I'm last.
Oh, we can go.
No.
James, yes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Please raise your right hand. Do you, James Foster, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of a member of the Board of Education of the East Hampton Union Free School District according to the best of your ability?
I will.
Thank you. I'll do the same.
Take your oath.
Who's next?
Belinda?
Raise your right hand.
Your other right hand.
You, Belinda Bellis, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of a member of the Board of Education of the East Hampton Union Free School District according to the best of your ability.
I will.
Thank you.
And then Sandy Jo.
Right.
The number 7, so. Okay.
Please raise your right hand. Do you, Sandra Vorpal, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of a member of the Board of Education of the East Hampton Union Free School District according to the best of your ability?
Yeah, that's it. Then I go after that. Okay. They got to elect.
You're gonna do president?
Yeah, and then,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Okay, so nominations on the floor for president and 2 vice presidents this year.
I make a motion for J.P. Forster to be president and Christine DeSanti and Sarah Menard to be vice presidents.
Yeah, any other nominations? All in favor?
Aye.
We need a second?
Do we need, yeah, we probably need a second, right? Do we need a second? I don't even know, yeah, second.
I'll second.
Second? All right, all in favor?
Just an easy.
Aye. All right, any opposed? Okay. All right, good. Now we have, let's forget how long this is.
Do they have to take oaths for that?
Okay, I will
Yes.
come in.
Yeah. Yep.
Christina DeSantis, and as the vice presidents, and James.
So James first. Okay. Please raise your right hand again. Do you, James Foster, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of President of the Board of Education of the East Hampton Union Free School District according to the best of your ability?
I will.
Thank you.
I did that already.
Still works.
Here we go. I'm gonna raise my hand. Like I'm getting married.
Sure, it's up.
Christina's next, I think, right?
Yes.
Christine.
Christina
I'm
next.
sorry. And please raise your right hand. Do you, Christina DeSanti, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of Vice President of the Board of Education of the East Hampton Union Free School District according to the best of your ability?
I will.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you, Sarah Minardi, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of Vice President of the Board of Education of the East Hampton Union Free School District according to the best of your ability?
I will.
Ready?
Go ahead.
You, Adam Fine, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of Superintendent of Schools of the East Hampton Union Free School District according to the best of your ability.
I will.
So do we want to talk a little bit about why we made this change?
Go ahead.
Because we've never had two vice presidents before, but a lot of our discussions have been along the lines of, there are a lot of us here that have many years in institutional knowledge, but a really good mix for a board is also some of the newer board members who are bringing ideas, and you're on the ground and you have younger children in the school. So you need a really good mix of both of those things, and we felt like, I think all of us, that we really needed to kind of,
Change it up.
yeah,
Yeah.
because eventually there's gonna be a changing of the guard, and
Right.
and so this gives everybody an opportunity to,
Sort of a succession planning sort of thing. You
yeah,
gotta
kind
let-
of like what we did with the
Right.
administration.
Exactly, pass down our knowledge,
Right.
help people that are coming up to be new vice presidents, as presidents, you always have people that, have done this before. And we have them among, our board members now, that if you need something, you can reach out to anyone and ask. Some of our senior board members who've been here a long time. And I think that's just the building of a very strong and a good board. And I
Right.
thank you, Sarah, for stepping
Yes,
forward.
thank
No,
you.
I'm excited.
It's helpful, and,
Yeah.
we'll move things forward.
Great.
New ideas.
Yes. All right. So, number 6.3, which is recommend the board approve the appointment of officers for the 2025-26 school year. They're listed below. Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second? Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
To
Okay,
be sworn in now.
okay. This is going to take so much time.
Do you, Julie Bistrian, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of District Clerk of the East Hampton Union Free School District according to the best of your ability?
Jamie, it's right there. Tell us.
Please raise your right hand. Do you, Jamie Pellis, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of Treasurer of the East Hampton Union Free School District according to the best of your ability? Last one. Please raise your right hand again. Do you, Julie Bistrian, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of Deputy Treasurer for the East Hampton Union Free School District according to the best of your ability? That's it.
All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Move on to the next item, which is 6.4, and it's the recommended the board approve the reorganizational appointments for the 2025 school year. They're all listed below. Most of them are pretty standard. I just wanted to point out one thing, number one. We have a new, it's new for this, from the state this year. It's going to be a student who's a board member. They're not a voting board member, but I think it's something that should be highlighted. And it's Stella Brecker, who is going to be, she couldn't be here tonight, she's away. But I think it's a pretty big opportunity for the kids, and I'm actually excited about it, to hear their opinion and their, sort of their take on things, and it's the first time it's been done. So I just wanted to highlight that. But
She's super excited. We
She
met with
is,
her, we
yeah,
had a
she is.
nice meeting with her, and she is super excited for
It's gonna be
her
great.
chance to be on here. Fully understands her role on the board and is looking forward to, meeting everybody and participating in board meetings, public board meetings.
I think it's going to be positive, for sure. So can I have a motion for that?
Make a motion?
Second? Any discussion? I guess I got ahead of myself on that. Any further
It's
discussion?
exciting, I think it's
It
a
is
really
too.
great thing.
It is, for sure. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, move on to the reorganizational agenda, which is 7.1. And recommend the board approve the annual schedule of school board meetings for the 2025-26 school year. Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second?
Second?
Any discussion?
Just to also note that election day, again, we moved it to the following day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I noticed there are two Wednesdays. Why is that? Why is that?
Well, the November 5th one is the election day is on
The day before.
Tuesday,
So we
and
do it the day after?
so we do it the day after.
And what about the,
April 1st is I think the vacation, is that the vacation one?
It's around
Yeah.
It's around the vacation.
okay,
All right, so all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 2, recommend the board approve the official newspaper designation for the 2025-26 school year. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion?
Second?
I'll second.
Discussion? All in favor?
aye.
Number 3, recommend that the board approve the designated authorizations for the 2025-26 school year. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 4, recommend the board approve the designation of the official bank depositories for the 2025-26 school year. Can I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Number 5, recommend the board approve the additional designated items for the 2025-26 school year. Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second?
Second?
Any discussion?
These are your committees.
Okay,
So I think what in the past the board has decided, is what their standing committees were, and then they would make changes if they wanted to move different committees. I think Julie, do you like that preliminary list of?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
You want me to read it?
yeah, sure.
Okay. So for the academic committee, it's Sandy, Sarah, and Christina. For the athletic committee, it's Belinda, JP, and John Ryan. Facilities committee is Christina, JP, and John. Audit committee is Belinda, John, and Sarah. Policy committee is Emily, Sarah, and Sandy. Personnel committee is Sandy, Belinda, and Emily. And the housing committee is Emily, Christina, and Sandy.
great.
And Julia, you gonna get that out to us?
Yes, tomorrow.
That'd be great.
Thank you.
And I think as everyone knows, anyone can go to any of our committee meetings that you'd like, you know.
And
Okay?
they're also open to the public.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. There's no decisions made at those meetings. They're just for conversation and
Except
advisory.
personnel.
So, yeah, personnel will have an exec session, sort of thing to it, so that's
Yeah.
something that's a little different, but that's the exception. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 6, recommend the board approve the additional designated appointments for the 2025-26 school year. Can I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second?
Second?
I have a question. I wonder how long Kenny Brown has done this.
A long
Right.
time.
Long time.
A long time. Yeah, I don't know how many years, but it was way before I came on the board. Way before.
Yeah, before
I was-
myself.
He wasn't retared yet, and that's been a long time, so,
Yes.
a long time.
I bet more than 30 years.
You're definitely.
Thank
Well-
you, Kenny.
Yes, thank you, Kenny. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 7, recommended the board approve the additional reorganizational items for the 2025-26 school year. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second?
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Move on to the consent agenda. Can I have a motion for the consent, to accept the consent agenda?
I'll make a motion.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? And then down to, hang on one second, just gotta get in my place here. Superintendent's reports and recommendations, beginning with item number 1. Recommend the board approve the instructional appointment of Victoria Holden to the position of students with disabilities, grade 1 through 6, teaching position for the 2025-26 school year. Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Second? Any discussion? She's here? Oh, thank you for coming, that's great, thank you for coming.
We have nobody in the audience.
I know.
Thank you. And we'll remember this.
Exactly.
Congratulations.
And when we're done, you can, the gift is you can go home for sure, but thank you for coming.
And thank you for joining.
Yes. Yes, congratulations. All in favor?
Aye.
Definitely congratulations now, thank you. Thanks for coming. Number 2, recommend the board accept the letter of resignation from Elena Ball to her position as lunch monitor, and that the board approve the instructional appointment of Elena Ball to the position of teaching assistant for the 2025-26 school year. Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion. I'll second.
Any discussion?
These are all replacements.
That's great.
All-
Upgrade, yep.
It's great. All in favor?
Aye.
Didn't know she wanted to do that. Number 3, recommend the board accept the letter of resignation from Jessica Cabrera Brito for the position as paraprofessional, and the board approve the instructional appointment of Jessica Cabrera Brito to the position of teaching assistant. Can I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second?
Second?
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 4, recommended the board approve the instructional appointment of Ashley Combus to the position of teaching assistant to commence August 27th, 2025. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second?
Second?
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 5, recommend the board approve the instructional appointment of Carrie Fisher to the position of teaching assistant to commence August 27th, 2025. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second?
Second.
Discussion?
Carly Fisher.
What's it, is it Carly? I'm sorry. Sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
I give people a different name every time, so.
You do.
Any opposed? Number 6, recommend that the board approve the non-instructional appointment of Luz Lopez to the position of custodial worker 1. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Second? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 7, recommend the board approve the non-instructional appointment of Cindy Garcia to the position of part-time custodial worker 1. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 8, recommend the board approve the non-instructional appointment of Christina Briley to the position of paraprofessional. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Second? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That's great. Good, some great local names there. Number 9, recommended the board approve the non-instructional appointment of Jessica Rosetta to the position of paraprofessional. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second?
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 10, recommend the board approve the non-instructional appointment of Mindy Snyder to the position of paraprofessional. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 11, recommend the board approve the authorization of health and dental insurance benefits to be granted to those employees who are ending temporary or leave replacement positions that carry health insurance benefits to the end of the academic year and have been appointed to a tenure track position to begin the next academic year. Can I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second.
Second? Any discussion?
Simply,
How many
what-
such employees are there?
Two. Really what's happened is people who, came here for leave replacements, filled a leave replacement for our district, helped us out, and then worked hard enough, got a probationary job, which starts in September, would lose health coverage. They would have to pay full share. We, worked with our attorneys and, Sam worked with them and wrote this resolution, and I obviously it's the right thing to do. They're working, they're our
No
employees.
question.
Yep.
Any questions?
Good.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 12, recommend the board approve the 2025 summer school program amended staff appointments effective July 7th, 2025, for the 2025-26 school year. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second?
Second?
Discussion?
Amendments. Yep.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 13, recommend the board approve the amended 504 committee members for the I'm assuming it's the 25-26 school
No, it
year?
was last
It was last year, okay. 24-25 school year? Can I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second?
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 14, recommend the board approve the memorandum of agreement between the East Hampton Union Free School District and the East Hampton Teachers Association regarding the addition of stipend position of nurse liaison into the East Hampton Teachers Association CBA effective July 9th, 2025. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second?
Second?
Any discussion?
Yeah, it was something that made sense. I mean, we're right now, we have, several needy students. As you can see from the pandemic, we've added a number of nursing personnel. This is just the addition of the liaison titles. One of the nurses hopefully will apply and become the coordinator and help out. There's a lot to do, especially when you talk about articulating student needs to our physicians and all their various requirements. So the teachers union entered into a discussion with us, and we're very appreciative of the creation of this position.
Good.
Great.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 15, recommend the board approve the student trips for the 2025-26 school year. Can I have a motion?
Make a motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 16, recommend the board approve the repair reserve fund expenditure pursuant to General Municipal Law, Section 6D, for the necessary projects at the East Hampton High School, East Hampton Middle School, and John M. Marshall Elementary School buildings. Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Second. Any discussion? We did that?
I note the cost is there, 873,000.
Yes.
So we've got about 60,000 left.
For now on paper, but
Yeah, there's more to come, I'm
more
sure.
going there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, wait till September.
Yeah. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 17, recommend the board accept with gratitude the following donations. Can I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second? Any discussion?
Thank you very much. A lot of good stuff, a lot of people reaching out, generally unsolicited stuff, so I appreciate, the public and the community
Very
for
generous.
always thinking about us. Very nice.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 18, recommend the board approve the first and final reading of the use internet-enabled devices during the school day, new policy number 7316. Have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second? Any discussion?
This is our required policy. It met when at the policy committee, we used Erie One BOCES guidelines to help us with our policy. This will cover the bell-to-bell cell phone, as discussed with the Board of Education. Basically, the policy, is from the elementary to the middle schools, everything you already know. It's kind of standard practice, which we are all permitted to do. Fraser Feldman gave us a policy update. I think I got it yesterday. And the high school indicates the yonder pouches. And to be honest, I would say right now, generally speaking with superintendents, three out of four districts that I would say are about 70%, 75% are going the pouch route. Pouch route. Another thing the board should know is we have yet to hear about how we're going to get the funding from the state that the governor proposed. So we are watching that. I've talked about it with Sam multiple times. So there's allegedly $15 million to go around. So we'll see.
So what's gonna cost us to implement?
50?
50,000.
50,000. And we are
Well, this.
promised or We're not promised that.
Promise nothing.
It was in her proposal and all our releases, so we're waiting to see how that money's gonna come about and, be,
It's going to be
Distributed.
quite small. I mean, there's
And there's maybe $3.42
770
from
school
that
districts
15
in New York
million?
State,
Yeah.
and there's only
Yeah.
15 million.
We're not gonna get much.
The
No.
number's going to be quite modest.
Right.
Yeah. All in favor? Any opposed? Number 19, recommended the board approve the budget transfers for the 2024-25 and the 2025-26 school years. Can I have a motion?
Or make a motion.
Second.
Second? Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? And we have nothing on the old business, oh, I'm sorry, yeah, that's right, we have a walk-on, one walk-on. Be it resolved that the Board of Education of the East Hampton Union Free School District hereby appoints William Kephart, Esquire, to serve as the hearing officer with respect to a disciplinary charge brought against an employee named confidential in attachment A pursuant to Civil Service Law number 75. Be it further resolved that the employee named attachment A be suspended without pay for a period of 30 days following services of the disciplinary charges on the employee, pending a hearing and determination of said charges. Can I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Now I'm good over this. Thank you for the reminder. No problem. I had it, I was watching it, and then I forgot. So old business, nothing, new business, nothing, right? So,
Motion to adjourn.
have a motion to adjourn?
Yeah, I just have one
Yeah.
question. Summer school has started. Any problems? A lot of students, what?
No, as the second day, it seems to be started off fairly well, and we provide transportation to our littlest ones to and from. And we've been able to offer some services that we haven't been able to offer in the past. Our in-student driver's ed program is continuing for our students in the summer. Some kids who are having difficulties getting that as an academic class.
That's hard.
Yeah, mine
It's-
took it in the summer, it was on the way
It's,
to 10.
between that and the other program, some of the missed opportunities for whatever reasons for, credit-bearing kids and elementary kids is happening. So far, so good.
Good, good. Sam, did you have something? No? Have a motion to adjourn?
I move, we move.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you very much. Have a great night. Thank you, LTV.
All right, you got it.
Yeah, that's.